Hello, wonderful people, and welcome to a sacred New Year's blessings. We're going to be blessing 2021 and blessing 2022. And what that means is simply to make holy. And what holy means is whole. It comes from the Old English whole, and sacred comes from the Latin sacere, to make holy. And holy or whole can be done anywhere, anytime, any place. We get conditioned as human beings to think that we have to be in a special structure or a special pristine place in nature for us to be able to receive the highest of the high within us and around us. So I am visiting my brother in the beautiful island of Puerto Rico, and this is the scene in the backyard right now. And there's lots of music playing and lots of cars driving up and down, and there are dogs barking and there are birds chirping and there's frogs croaking or whatever frogs do. And I thought this would be a perfect place to bring to you, to bring to us the energy of wholeness. So first we're going to begin by, why not just connect in with this time and place? Connect in with being on an island. I'm about 5 miles south of San Juan. There's beautiful water surrounding this island, full of life. The land is full of life. Your body is full of life. If you want, you can close your eyes and take some deep breaths into those lungs of yours, those precious lungs. And let yourself soak in the sights and sounds of a Caribbean island. And if you want, you can take a dip in the pool or sit by the beach or float in the water. Or just listen to the rustle of the trees. Bringing yourself into what is known as the eternal now. Taking a daring dive in to that space within us and within everything that is forever, that is connected, that is full of the ability to create, to change, to begin, and to end. And wherever you are in time and place, whatever the imagery, which is your sacred, holy, creative, divine power, imagine in front of you, you see a crystal glowing circle, orb. Perhaps yours is multifaceted, perhaps it's smooth. And this, like a snow globe, represents the year 2021. And you're going to pick this globe up, holding it in your non-dominant hand. And then you're just going to take your dominant hand and tap your chest, center of your chest 3 times, and the center of your head 3 times, activating the heart center, the twin hearts, the human, beautiful, loving heart, and the divine heart that are both part of you. And take your dominant hand and just bring this loving light energy, luminescent white light, with pink and gold and electrified pale violet. And by blessing, we're bringing this year into wholeness. Regardless of when you're listening to this, we're in the eternal now. Regardless of whether the year is completed or not for you. But we are then just infusing this year with wisdom, with appreciation, with clarity, and with the potential to be a stepping stone for all of us here on the planet and the planet itself. This blessing, this making whole or holy of 2021 is to allow it to be a support system to launch us into the future nows that are so deeply our birthright, so deeply our soul right. And then letting your hand relax and then placing this orb, however you want to do it, perhaps into the arms of how you know the divine, or the arms of angels, or into Mother Earth through the elements, to be assumed back into the oneness, to be freed up, all attachments being severed, all unhealthy attachments, lower vibrational energies and cords. And if you want, you can cross your hands and sever them. I'm going to do something just to help do that. And take some deep cleansing breaths, because now we are ready to launch ourselves and all sentient beings, all of existence, especially those that reside in or around our planet Earth, into 2022, into the master numbers of 2022, into a new year, a better year, a more aware year. And so envision now taking with your hand, non-dominant hand, finding an orb that represents 2022. And it is crystalline and shimmering and ripe with potential. And then tapping your heart center and your crown if you so wish, and taking your other hand and just letting the deepest longings for you, for your family, for your community, for your country, for your continent, for your planet, for your solar system, for your galaxy, for your spot in this great multiverse, you as the temple of the living spirit, the temple of the divine, this human form that you have. You are calling through you with the authority and the actual magic of a human being, this pure, unconditional, loving energy that is awaking everyone now, compassionately awaking us to our true nature, to our infinite sense of knowledge, of power, of bliss. To bless relates to the word bliss as well. Let us dissolve the delusions of separateness. Let us dissolve the unnecessary suffering from the beliefs of lack, and let us move into vibrantly healthy forms that can immediately withstand anything that comes our way, until it's time for us to complete our lifetime in wholeness, infusing bodies with power and radiant spiritual stem cell health as our immune systems revitalize and regenerate as the powerhouses that they can be. Let our systems become harmonious. Let unlimited prosperity flow to one and all, so that all of our needs can be met and more, and that there's no need to compete or accumulate from the sense of not enough. And then let this year be a year filled with beings dissolving the defenses against fully loving one another, fully seeing the incredible, amazing spark of love, of light, of hope, of generosity, of playfulness, of creativity, of possibilities, infusing harmonious awareness into our world, letting the old still dissolve with compassion, with strength and resolve, and letting the new naturally flow with our creative, playful, persistent, eternal imagination and love. And then taking this 2022, holding it in front of us, I'm going to infuse with highest light energy. Using the powers vested in me as a being of love, as a superhero in human form, as we all are, and as we are all destined to awake to. Releasing 2022 to be. Release it to however you want and whoever you want. And then bringing your hands to your heart center and to your belly, knowing that you have the love and the power and the fortitude, we all do, to see and hear each other in wholeness, to imagine and move forward with natural momentum into a vibrantly healthy world, to regenerate from the same infinite force that made the heavens and the earth, our precious planet, our minds, our relationships, our families, our communities, our governments, and more. And then bringing yourself back, feeling the gratitude for this moment. I certainly am. This is a delight, a lifetime dream come true for me to be with you in this location, being able to share with you not only the infinite resources that I am continuing to untap and flow to those that I love, which includes everyone and everything, but to share this time and place, this spot of paradise that resides in us and resides around us, that we can care for and be cared for by. And so, dear, wonderful, amazing, incredible superheroes, divine beings in human suits, I wish you all the best that life has to offer. I wish you the quickest disillusion of that which brings you pain. And with all of my heart and soul, I invite you, if you feel so called, to join me and so many others in taking a stand on the truth within, the playful, strong mother bear, father bear, parent, child, merging loving force that will bring a new way into being. Join us on the Galactic Council. It costs such few squiggles, and those squiggles are going to shapeshift in January to make squiggles that people call bigger squiggles. So it's such a wonderful time to join. And if you join now, I would be so blessed to offer you the gift of 2 of my mindset audios, the Unlimited Prosperity Activation Mindset audio, and also the Mental Peace Finding Inner Sanctuary Mindset audio. Those 2 together are more than the price of a whole year's membership on the Galactic Council. Unlimited prosperity, mental peace, inner sanctuary, and love and blessings to all, dear wonderful people.